Hey there, team. I know I usually like to do a pitch battle and siege, pitch battle, siege, pitch battle, blah, 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 you know, over and over and over again. But I'm falling a little bit behind in the schedule, as this video will come out quite late on Saturday, I'm sure. So I just really needed to get one out. And there is this lovely little 1v1. I think it's actually a little Hobbit battle here. I think we've got Bilbo versus Frodo Baggins. We'll see, though. But yeah, so it's a nice little matchup. I think we've got Gondor and Ladris. I really don't love this matchup for Gondor. Mainly just because I've lost as a Gondor versus Ladris 1v1, and I'm like, no, they can't do it. But we'll see what Bilbo's got. He's got his Gondorian archers up there. Okay, I mean, that's definitely something. They can outlast a lot of the elven archers. Civies there. Interesting choice. Veterans of Osgiliath, Adnim, Lothian, Honor Guard. Mithrandir's retinue, super duper, as long as they stay out of the clutches of any elven cav. I don't love the general in there, though. That's a bit scary for me. Axeman Lasanak there. More Axeman. Again, he's gone really hardcore with these armor upgrades. I think everything that can receive one has. Citadel Guard there. Fountain Guard. Gondorian... Oh, what? Oh yeah, Gondorian Spear's interesting. He's gone for like a... I mean, he's not finished his front line, but he's gone for like a Fountain Guard and the... Oh, right, nope. That makes more sense then. So yeah, double Fountain Guard, double Gondorian Spears, and then more Axemen. Yeah, and Citadel Guard there. Wow, really high quality. Okay, maybe this will go better than it does for me, because like this is a very expensive Gondor force. And Arthedain Rangers there too. That's a nice little tool. Ladris doesn't have any Rangers of their own. This could be Dol Amroth's colour, but I don't know. I think it's Ladris. Still, nice heavy armor across the board. I think Gondor certainly can do this, especially maybe if you do pick more of the elite units that Gondor can bring. Gives you a bit of a better chance. We'll see. I'm excited. No Cairandrel Swordmasters today, and only one unit of Cav. As I say, I tend to really neglect Cav as Gondor, not Cav as cavalry. I just don't really like him too much. What we got there? Yeah, oops. We were recording on a silent mode there for a second, so I think it's probably a little bit jumpy at the start there. It should be better now. Sorry about that. So, Arthedain. Oh, whoops it is. Okay, oh, fantastic. It's the Arnorians versus the Gondorians here. That's great. So you got the Fornostera Knights, Dunedain Mounted Company there. Yeah, definitely if they can get just like sicked on the Mithrandir's retinue, that could be alright. Up at the front, we got the Arthedain Marksman, not anywhere near as armoured as the heavily armoured upgraded Gondorian archers across the way, but still a decent little skirmish archer to go toe-to-toe with them. The main Arthedain phalanx that we always, you know, are pretty used to at this point. Pikes mixed in with the Evidum spears, and that's the same all the way along the line. They will outrange the Fountain Guard, who are halberdiers, so that'll be interesting. Some Wardens of the North, good. Just blasting down those heavily armoured elites. That's where the general is. Again, that's where I would have my general. Then Fornostera Knights again, and some more Dunedain Mounted Company, and to boot, the Royal Court of House Amlaeth. It really is a tough choice between, I don't know if I like the look of these guys or the Royal Court of House Thorondor more. Again, they're not really units I use. I just can't, you know, like uber tier lancers, I never really go for myself. I like high tier lancers, not so much uber tier. But we'll get underway. I think we're going to see a lot of skirmishing here. It's almost 20,000 frames, so this is actually not a short 1v1 by any stretch. This was a tournament battle. Oh, this isn't Frodor Baggins, this is Frodosynthesis. Sorry. Goodness me. I'm trying to record this just as I've woken up. He's part of the DF clan. I recognize that name, but nothing's coming to me. I don't know if I've played with this guy before, but anyway, he's part of a clan, so I'm sure he's not a newbie, and he is playing in a tournament, so it's a good side. He seems to have some good control early on anyway, with his lancers and melee cav on either flank. This is definitely going to give some worries for Bilbo. It's going to give Arthedain a lot of control of the field this early on, but with the amount of spears that that Bilbo has brought today, it's gonna be all right, I hope. What I'm just worried about is when the melee clash occurs, that's when these cavaliers are going to be a true menace to Gondor. And he's not going to be able to bring his full infantry might to bear, because he's always going to have to keep something in the back watching out for these cavalry units. And the Royal Court of House Amlaeth are waiting in the wings, or waiting at the back for their opportunity. So I can see Frodo maybe taking a target of opportunity here. He might, you know, sometimes if you're just micromanaging your cavalry in the early game while you're skirmishing away, that's what we're seeing here, just a little bit of skirmish back and forth, he should be able to micromanage his cav, and he might be able to get something really nice done with them. But Bilbo's got his sides covered. He's actually sent up his veterans of his Gileath right now to go toe-to-toe with his foes. He's going into the Arthedain marksman. I would be really tempted. No. That's a mistake. Yeah, but yeah, shooting at the veterans. Sure, Bilbo's not going to be too upset, but you want to use these guys in melee. I'm interested to see why he's not sent a Gondorian archer unit forward instead of the veterans of his Gileath here. I would have probably sent them up first, see if the enemy wants to use up their ammunition against them first, but he's holding his fire now. Oh. Fornosteran Knights coming on forward. These archers, yep, opening up. Good stuff. Heavily armoured, though. And they've got a shield, so as they come charging on forward, is this coming in tandem? No, this is just a one-sided charge right now. Ooh, Frodo. I don't like this. He's broken that formation, so that's 123 before hitting, and yeah. Oh, ouch. That definitely hurt. He is going to... Wow. Yeah, ouch. Yeah, ouch. These guys should come back, but a quick little shot in the back as they run, maybe, could be useful. But that's a bit of a shame for Frodo. Still, a lot of damage to those poor spears. I think you'd be okay. As long as these guys come back, I don't think Frodo's going to be too upset with that. But that was definitely a bit of a knock, especially with the Citadel Guard coming in there, just chewing through that bonus. Now, these guys need to get moving, because I would be opening up on them still. Because we knew that they were going to come back, so I would have wanted fire upon them. Yep, they are. And shooting them in the back, as heavily armoured as you are, you really do want that shield to be used as well. And it's just not. So Frodo tried to do something there. I appreciate that a lot. But I think he's definitely got the right choice now. Coming in, trying to engage the enemy with your archers first. Distract him if nothing else. Get him focused on something, then maybe come in with your archers. He came in with his cav, then come in with your cavalry. He came in with his cav when, you know, Bilbo wasn't really looking at anything else. His eyes weren't darting across the battlefield. He wasn't microing his archers. You know, he was fully focused there, and you could see that. Wardens of the North exposing themselves, though, and yes, perfection. I would definitely want to be opening up on these guys. Certainly a very menacing foe. Mithrandir's retinue coming forward, though. And we actually... Oh, man, come on. I wanted to see... This would be an awesome little clash, like just two heavy lancers just bashing against each other. Neither of them having any sort of anti-cavalry bonus, but still. And I think, are we going for it? Can you? Oh, good. Oh my goodness. And these are all 2 hit point guys, so that just shows the absolute monstrous power of the Wardens of the North against one of these sort of high tier cavalry units. Another 2 dropping there. So yeah, okay, that was a good little. I don't know if that was Frodo's plan to sort of try and bait those guys forward, but it's turned out okay for him. No, that's a bit of a shame. Evanham Spears, not quite the same stopping power as Citadel Guard by any stretch, but still, good for their cost, very good for their cost. And although they do have this sort of militia look, they're a good quality militia. Wardens coming forward again, but still, this is who you want to be shooting at, and it's... Okay, no, we are opening up with the Arthedain marksmen, who have taken casualties themselves. And I think we're just responding to... Oh, marksman of King Randros. Again, I would say definitely worth the target here. They, you know, once they're done with those bows, they pull out a nice two-handed sword, and they're quite effective with it. Mithrandir's retinue came on forward again, but it looks like he pulled back from that charge. Yeah, I don't think he hit anything with it. I'm surprised it looks like the Wardens of the North were pulled back, though. And, I think if you've got spears, sometimes you don't really want to pull them back. You just want to get them firing if you can, and have the spears rush in front of them. It's more dangerous, of course, though, and because he's got his general in with these guys, I can see the worry. But yeah, Frodo has got a lot of money in his cav. And what I worry about here is I really think Bilbo's definitely got enough archers to outlast Frodo's archers. So, if this man's not careful, Bilbo can just, you know, let him use up all of his ammo, and then come forward with the archers he's got left and start raining hell into his main line. I know that there's Evandem spears lining in front of these pikemen, but, you know, still, if you can just rattle some shots in there, it could be very worthwhile. Now, we've not seen any Grey Company or any Dunedain Rangers. So, if they are about, Frodo is being quite careful not to reveal them. Mithrandir's retinue coming forward. I do actually... Oh, that's a... Yeah, okay, that won't be really the picture I want to use, but let me just get something, because I have forgotten to do so. That's a lovely hit. You'd want to get those Mithrandir's retinue out of there, though, and I don't... Oh, wait, of course, he's got his general in here, too. Oh, dear. Okay, no, he is getting him. He is getting him out. Oh, that would have been funny. If both generals... He's bloodied, though. He's really bloodied. Bilbo's going to have to be quite careful now. Fantastic catch, though. Very nice catch. And still unloading fire on them now. An issue, of course. We've been seeing this a lot in my Divide and Conquer campaign. I kill the general too early, and then you lack that morale, like, shock debuff that happens just as the general dies. Yes, having a dead general is going to provide this constant, like, debuff, but it's not quite the same as that. Oh god, he's just died. I want to run away. So, yeah, Arthedain's going to get over that shock long before there's any sort of major clash taking place. Which is, you know, interesting. Only 8 Mithrandir's retinue getting back. In all honesty now, if I was Bilbo, I would just keep these guys safe. I think they've done their best, and I think... Are they still in range? No, they're not. I think the Wardens are coming closer, though. No, well, I think they are, but they're getting shot at. I would probably want to keep these guys just in the back, because you can do a lot with 8 cav at the end of the battle, but I feel if we try and be too bold with them right now, we're going to get them killed, we're going to get our general killed, and we're going to lose that that advantage that we've suffered so much to get early on here. Civilians out front. Yeah, I mean, Evandem spears. They could kill some Evandem spears and just provide a little bit of mass for the elite Gondorian forces here. Frodo's getting quite aggressive, stomping on forward with his archers. Are these veterans out? These veterans are out of ammo now. As I say, I'd maybe be tempted to get them on back now and just have a Gondorian archer in their place. Just because, as I say, they're quite nice in melee later. Opening up on these Arthedain marksmen. I'm sure Frodo is not going to be too upset about that, though. I mean, these archers are not here to take... Well, they're not here to get kills. I might be wrong, but I don't really think they're here to get kills, especially when you're fighting Gondor. They're just there to try and use up the enemy's ammo. He's really relying on this phalanx, which I just don't know if it's got... Like, this is such an effective phalanx. It's a really good cost-effective phalanx, too. But up against the sturdy armor of Gondor and those beautiful halberds, yes, Bilbo doesn't have any pikes today, so you will have that ranged advantage, but it's going to be down to Frodo's cavalry. That is really what is going to win or lose him this battle, I think. And once we get that melee clash, combating that, Bilbo's going to have to send a lot of troops into that meat grinder. I think he's going to win, but he's going to have to send a lot of troops into it. And that's going to leave fewer and fewer guys out to defend. We've still got a nice beefy unit of Royal Court. Oh, we've actually had a fight going on here. Actually, no, this isn't a fight, but very aggressive use of the Wardens. What are we going for here? No, I don't agree with this too much. I think that, you know, these guys are such an important tool, both in melee and at range. But I guess after the general's dead, he is just wanting to use them a bit. This is not a fun position for Frodo to be in. It's never great when the enemy has, like, a dominant ranged position against you. But seeing that, Bilbo's been using up a lot of arrows. Impossible in Medieval 2 to know if your enemy, you know, how much ammunition your enemy has left until they've run out. In the later Total War games, you can actually see the ammunition bar above your enemy's units. You know, like it or not, that's the way it goes. It's I I don't think I'm too fond of it myself. You know, I think that it's better to have that mystery, and it really does mean that you benefit from really paying attention to how much the enemy's fired, instead of just like, oh yeah, looking at them and saying, yep, they've got this much ammo left. So for all Frodo knows, Bilbo could have endless arrows left, or he could have near enough nothing. Still, this is a nice aggressive movement here, but this is where you get the cav involved, and they are coming. There's no spears in this force here. Yep, I like that. Frodo's coming forward, just trapping them with the Evendom spears, and then this monstrous charge coming on in here from the Royal Court. That looks pretty good. And, yep, civilians broken there. To be honest, veterans of Osgiliath, that's not a fun situation for them either. A lot of them are dead, their morale held out. But no, that was a bit of a misplay from Bilbo, but I'm sure he knows that. We are shooting them up. Maybe that was kind of his hope. But if you had a unit of like crossbowmen or armor-piercing archers, like, oh no, no. Okay, Bilbo. Oh wow, he just thread the damn needle. But I think this is a bad idea. I think this is a bad move here, Bilbo. I would get the hell out of there with my general. Those spears chasing the Royal Court away, but they're showing their 2 hit points and good effective armor. Let's go to 0.8 just to make sure we catch all this, because I think the cav's going to come into play very shortly. Bilbo is actually the first to make a major move here. That surprises me. I really thought Frodo was going to do it. Maybe Bilbo has actually been a little bit more free with his ammo than I've been thinking. Those Gondorian archers are out of ammo. These guys probably not too much left either.
If we continue like this, we will
As I say, maybe with this move, Bilbo was hoping that his archers could punish the Royal Court. But those Royal Court guys, they're just so heavily armored that Gondor's archers just can't really get through them. Gondor's got some damn good archers, but they're not the type of archers that you can just like blink and the enemy's dead. They do their damage over a long period of time. That's what we've seen a lot in sieges, where Gondor on the attack brings a lot of archers. They need to take their attack very slowly, and make sure that their archers get their full quivers used up. So yeah, we've got these spears on the front line, and as I thought, yeah, even with these pikes set up, the Citadel Guard are just a bit too much to deal with, and a few civvies jumped on in there too. It's just, yeah, they're going to be mincing their way through that line, but there's nothing really behind them. And this is where, oh, there they are. There they are. Okay, yeah, this is nice. Now, the only thing that Bilbo's got here is these shots are coming in from the left side, and his boys are very heavily armored. Generally, body-piercing arrows are not too high damage, so he's going to shrug off a lot of this damage. But these civvies, they're gone, and I mean, it's going to be hell either way. But I'm more frightened right now of these charges that are going to be coming in. The Gondorian spears are arriving now, though, to block the back. And there's 2 Grey Company. Oh, okay. And Mithrandir's retinue coming in. This is surely going to be the end of that general. He's just knocking them down. He's just knocking them down, but he's not getting out of that. Surely not. Maybe he can hold them in place. I love that. It's a very heroic sacrifice from a general, I guess you could say. Holy smokes, is he going to be okay? Ornosera Knights coming in, but that was a beautiful sacrifice from that general. You know, no, it wasn't even a sacrifice. People have been survived. But yeah, Marksman to Andros here. They are probably not going to be as lucky, but it's just keeping a line busy. They've got quite a bit of defensive skill with that 2-handed sword, good armor. So yeah, this is probably not a bad idea. Just lock up part of the enemy line for a minute so that he can't curl around you. But we can see the damage that's been done by the Grey Company here. They've just been slicing their way through, and this is what we maybe needed to save some arrow fire for. I would have 2 units of Grey Company. That took me by surprise. I definitely wouldn't have taken that myself. The Fountain Guard took a nasty charge there. Still 57 of them though. And okay, Royal Court in my mind were lucky. They were really lucky there. I think charging pikes and charging halberds in Reforged is a very, very risky move. Because all it takes is your enemy just to turn around and you are dropping in 2 seconds. So again, Bilbo's getting himself a little bit stretched out, and this is just where Arthedain is going to thrive with their still surviving cavalry units. Still pretty healthy cavalry units. But they're only going to do that for as long as this front line is actually active. Those in Lothian Honor Guard, there's nothing around that's really challenging them. Saying that, they've got defeat is certain. That is shocking to me, but surely that's going to change. Axmal Osanak doing their best, but you're over here with the Grey Company have been in place. It's been a lot of damage. Now, what confuses me, the balance of power is still so much in Gondor's favour. I guess it's just the balance of power doesn't understand the strength of horse archers, doesn't understand the strength of the Grey Company, and maybe it doesn't fully grasp the strength of this cav either. Yep, but these veterans and the axemen pushed out a little bit too far. No spears around them. They're going to get picked away at by a few charges. But still, it's keeping these 2 cavalry units busy for a little minute. Is Frodo going to... Right, he's going to leave it to the knights. He's just going to leave it to the Fornosteran knights. I would have maybe wanted to come in for one last go at it. Where the heck are those Mithrandir's retinue, though? Oh, here they are. It's just the general. All of his boys are gone. That's kind of cool. I would like to... No, I won't do that. It's a bit of a spoiler if I just take a picture of the one general left. But no, he's pretty good there, and it's good that he's survived, so hopefully he can just keep himself safe. And he does have a nice little charge value on him too, even if he doesn't have a lance. Yeah, Fountain Guard, yeah, loving that. They're so badly outnumbered, but they're just incredible in this sort of fighting. Arthedain pikes, yeah, Numenor Honor Guard, that's just perplexing to me. They really have struggled in that fight. Over here, the Fountain Guard, they turned around to face off against those approaching Cavaliers, and Bilbo's just not been able to grab them to turn them back around yet. I think that it's just happened there. So they would have, I think these archers would have been long dead by now had he been able to do that. How are these guys still alive? Oh, I think that's interesting. Okay, splitting up. Yeah, totally. Somebody's gonna die, but it doesn't have to be both of you. So yeah, no, super duper. Just leave one behind, get moving. Spears there broken. These guys getting shot right in the back by the Grey Company. That definitely hurts. But they are curling up on that line. Wait a second, what were we shooting at there? Are we shooting into our own lines? I have a feeling that we were blasting something that was going right on through. Okay, we are seeing arrows come in. Okay, yeah, going right to the back of the Lothian Honor Guard. We're seeing... Oh, those Arthedain pikes are getting shredded with that. Oh, wow, okay, yeah. We're blasting our own guys as much as we are theirs, and the Lothian Honor Guard's heavy armor is actually going to, like, shrug off so much of that damage, whereas our light armor, from our Evenham spears and the Arthedain pikes too, that's going to be pretty painful, in all honesty. That's... damn, that's not really something you notice too often, so... Ooh, lucky for Bilbo, you could say. Very lucky for Bilbo. Citadel Guard, they're still rinsing these guys. Okay, they're balanced now. I think it's just the shooting in their backs that's kind of spooking them. But again, from this angle, I think we're shredding our own guys again. Psh. Oh, that's something you got to be wary of. You got to come in from the flank. You can't be shooting your enemy in the back. But still, 18 Royal Court of House Amlaeth. Nice and healthy. Lothian Honor Guard gonna have to turn around. That was actually a decent little charge. Yeah, but they got turned around. Armor piercing spears, very high skill. They're dropping them. 17 now. Wow. 16. 15. Okay, wow. I think they got lucky. Lothian Honor Guard got really badly hurt by that, but I think that could have gone a lot worse for the Royal Court. Yeah, Fountain Guard having to turn around to face them, and thing is they are. Oh no, they just turned back to face the infantry. Oh damn, had they hit, had the cav hit like 2 seconds earlier, that would have been absolutely painful. What's getting hit back here? Arthedain Rangers. Really nasty charge, but it's just by the Dunedain mounted company, so they are responding a little bit. It's such a... Oh, well, I guess these are Arthedain Rangers, they're not Dunedain Rangers, but still from the same stock, of course. So very upsetting battle. These Gondorian spears, it looks like they were probably chasing off some cav. Looks like they were quite effective in that. Goodness, what the heck happened over here? What the... These look like Mithrandir's retinue, actually. There was a little cav fight over here that we didn't witness. Sorry about that. Gondorian spears breaking over there. Gondorian archers breaking and running. These Gondorian spears, though, very useful, saving the Rangers. Don't know if they've got ammo, Could be useful. But it's still 14 Royal Court. Arthedain Pike's broken there. How is the front line going? Fountain Guard not loving it now. Still so many Arthedain Pike. Fountain Guard there down to 26. Those Eminem Spears running off. A few Frodosynthesis Knights. These Citadel Guard have just been working their way down the line. Even though they're getting shot at like crazy by the Citadel, by the Grey Company, they've still done some good work. And it shows body piercing up against heavy armor is not, it's not super duper powerful, you know? It's not the be all and end all. Right, 14 Royal Court there. Again, oh wow, holy smokes, that's a big break. Yeah, I guess, I mean, Fountain Guard behind you, Nimlothian Honor Guard and Citadel Guard on your flank. Yeah, okay, I understand why the break was there. I think those guys are going to come back, though. So what Bilbo needs to do now, which it looks like what he's doing, but he needs to gather up together. Fantastic. Good stuff, General. He's just picking off a few guys. Fair play. What's this? A few more Fountain Guard. Yeah, just group together. I remember I've got a battle from ages ago. I didn't actually record. This was before I did stuff on YouTube. But I was playing as Rudauer up against Khand. And there was a lot of cav on the enemy side. And what Rudauer can do very well, is kill enemy infantry incredibly quickly. So I just rushed on forward, destroyed the Khandish infantry line, and then boxed. You know, and it was just like, yep, all your infantry's dead. I've still got my Dunman pikes sitting up there. You can't do anything. So that's sort of what I suspect Bilbo's gonna do here. Let's see, there's still 78 pikes. I think they're coming back. They're surely coming back. Rangers coming inside. Is that it? I think that's everything now. Goodness me. The balance of power is wild here. Why is that? You know, I still think this is incredibly close. There's a lot of spears. Those pikes are back. Right? Those pikes back in the fight. I think if Frodo's careful, set those pikes up, just move to engage something, and just get your calves sorted out. What do we have? Mounted company there, 11 Lancers, 14 Royal Court. Anything over there? No. Okay, maybe there's a bit less cav than I thought. There is something over here. 7 Mounted company. Looks like they were probably just butchering some guys that were running off. Gotta be careful when you're just running wildly across the fields, though. Because it is easy to fall into some stakes. Or, you know, make a great mistake. Oh, Royal Court banner carrier defying gravity here. That's kind of funny. Oh dear, no, I'm not. Yeah, I can't really make that work for a Scrooge. Oh no, he's gone. Oh damn! I think the Rangers walking over and maybe changed it. We still do have their bows out.
If we continue like this,
yeah, they got their bows out. Ooh, okay. Arthedain Pike's actually moving back, spreading themselves out too. I don't know. What's the point in running right now, my man? I guess he's wanting to escape the archers, but like, gonna have to do something. Bilbo! What the heck is going on here? Good, get them back. Right, Grey Company, do you guys have your bows out? Surely not. No, they're done, but 32 Grey Company, they actually have quite a high attack value, so they can do some quick charges. And I didn't actually notice this. We've got stakes. Right, we've got stakes there. No, that's it. That's all we've got stake-wise. There was another banner carrier defying gravity there, but he's decided to fall to the ground now. 1 Grey Company here. I like this guy. Fair, yeah. Hopefully we're not just going to wait until we've used up all of our ammo. But he's killing Rangers. Good stuff. Grey Company coming in here. I think they're going to get a hit on the range. Oh, no. Backed out. Fair. Bilbo can't. The problem is, the full initiative is on Frodo here. This is the kind of sucky situation. Even though you're kind of like the player that does have less right now, there's nothing that Gondor can really do to be aggressive against you. Like, he can make his battle box and move toward you, but he can't really, you know, yeah, he just can't be aggressive. So, oh goodness me, I love this. I love how close those Frodosynthesis Knights are right now. Just tempting. It's just like, we could get them in Lothian Honor Guard if we wasn't paying attention. Okay, I like this. 14 Royal Court, hitting those Citadel Guard. 8-6. Are they going to be able to respond to this? 13-12. Oh, goodness me. So they did delete that Citadel Guard. They lost a few guys for it. And that guy's still standing. All of his boys are dead, but he's just like, nope, nope. This is not how I go out. Fair play. So that definitely hurt. Is that going to be his plan? It's still such a beefy unit of Gondor spears. I love this. Maybe if we could get a general kill. If we could get a general kill and then do something fancy, a few of these units might buckle. But like the Numenor Honor Guard, they're not going anywhere. Ooh. Okay. Hit from one side. Are we coming in from the other? We are. Good. Good. Oh man, oh man. I mean, this is his only choice. This is his only choice for Frodo. And you got to feel for him. And he's doing his very best here. Oh, that general. I think he's going to survive. Yet that cav's deleted there. Royal Court still at 11, but with the AP, like, up against the Gondorian spears. Who killed him? Who got him? Was it a Grey Company? There was nothing around him. I think that Grey Company was, like, picking him off. Just pinging arrows against him for the whole time. Oh, you naughty boy. Okay, fair. I like it. Yeah, I mean, just, like, carving down this line with your arrows, maybe it's... I don't know what you can do. What would I do right now if it was Frodo? Grey Company, yeah, I would get the pikes forward. Yeah, they're coming on up now. They're running though. Just walk, just walk. Your boys are tired. Your boys are tired. Just walk. Nobody's gonna blame you for it. Right. And yeah, you don't need to maybe pull out so far. I mean, the Royal Court are still fresh. They're very energetic, so they're fine. Got some of the best horses you can find, but no, you don't need to run so far away just at a risk of tiring people. Cool. What are we going for here, eh? Fountain Guard? Yeah, probably. I don't know, just yeah, use up your ammo. There's one Citadel Guard, you want to bring him down, eh? I like how he's assumed command. The general's fallen. He's now the man in charge. He doesn't have a unit to look after, so he's just Overwatch on everybody. Oh dearie me. Royal Court lurking. Yeah, good little careful box here. Nothing wrong with that. It's your only choice, right? Shaken pikemen. Don't. We need them to hold 70 pikes. I think. No. What I would do if I was Bilbo, when these pikes get in, I would slam my Numenor Honor Guard into them, and then I would very quickly box around, so that nobody can charge the Numenor Guard in the back, and should just call them Honor Guard. Yeah, nobody can charge the Honor Guard in the back, and the Honor Guard should be able to deal with those 70 guys. I would say so. You're gonna lose a lot of them, but hey, your general's dead, so you know. Yeah, these guys still just getting rinsed, and maybe is this actually? I'm gonna go 2 times speed for a second. This might actually be Frodo's plan. You know, hey, I feel ya. I feel ya. It's fair enough. You want to make sure you get your money's worth. There's still 3 veterans. Those veterans have been getting blasted around. I actually, when I played as Gondor, this is where I put my general. Bit wild, I know, bit wild, but it's where I like to have them, just because I really like archer generals. I max up their armor, but yeah, it's the way it be. It's the way it be. Right, so Frodo is coming in. He's actually taking some casualties. Probably, yep. There's still 4 Arthedain Rangers. So right, so he was kind of pressed for time too, in all honesty. And that's probably what the Grey Company's been going for. Just right into those guys. Okay, making contact. Oh, it's so many units. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, very nice stuff, Bilbo. Just getting around the side, even though it's just a handful of units. Yeah, that's then broken. No, even though it was just a handful of units, just getting around the flank there is what you needed to do. This was a tough situation for Frodo. Really tough situation for Frodo there. And yeah, he's just going for it now. Yeah, he'll do his best, but nothing he can really do at this point. This was a good one. I like Arthedain versus Gondor. That's a fun matchup actually. But no, I don't. I think there were a few missteps on both sides, but I think generally everybody played pretty damn well. I don't know, like, when was it done? That's one thing I'll have to have a think about. Like, when was this battle unwinnable for Frodo? Because I'm not sure. Like, I think there was a long time where, you know, there could have been a change. Oh, they killed the last Grey Company. Good man, avenging their general. I think, I mean, of course... Oh, wow, they're back. Holy smokes. Hey, we're still in this, boys. We're still in this. Okay, good stuff, man. I really appreciate that. Well done, pikemen. Not giving up. Now, of course, nobody would have expected them. I didn't expect them to come back. Had, you know, Bilbo wouldn't have slammed in the way he did. But yeah, one more. Bam. Hidden unit of Royal Court. Right in there. Super duper. Let's have a look. It's always fun when the winner gets, like, fewer kills. Mithrandir's retinue, they didn't actually get that many kills, but they were, like, Bilbo really used his Mithrandir's retinue as, like, melee cav there, I found. I mean, I guess there was the assassination of the general. So, like, a lot of these guys they killed were wards of the north. So that's something to remember. Veterans, super duper. Yeah, bold. Yeah, you see how many, you see how many of them were healed. Generally means they were shot to pieces. Not always, but, you know, it's easier to heal shooting casualties, I find. Or they'll tend to be healed first. But odd choice putting them out in front of the Gondorian archers, but I mean, hey, it worked out. Honor guard there, 105, nice. They had a tough fight, actually. They had a really tough fight up against those pikes. Archers there, just sturdy on the front line after you use up your ammo. As I say, not going to do damage very quickly, but going to do okay if they get their ammunition used up. Fountain guard there, 144. 74 is a bit of a shame, but yeah, we did see one of them getting slammed in the back by a nasty cav charge. I think they were slammed to pieces a lot. Citadel guard and Citadel guard, good. Anything crazy? Yeah, civvies. I mean, that was 300 florins. What else could he have spent that on? You know, so it's fair enough. Maybe, yeah, I have no idea. I don't really know anything that he could have maybe spent that money on. Everything was really upgraded, so yeah. Just back on 2 civvies. Yeah, just to make everybody feel a little bit safer. Who knows? But, yeah. So, super duper. Thank you very much. And I will see you later.